With your knowledge of all the basic chords, we've been looking at some basic chord progressions. We started out by looking at progressions that were in major keys. Now we're going to look at some basic chord progressions in the minor keys. So once again, I'm going to switch to the overhead camera, and let's take a look at these basic chord progressions, and we'll figure out how to play them in all the different minor keys. We're going to play some chord progressions now in minor keys. These are common chord progressions that you might come across if you're playing in a minor key. We're going to start in the relative minor of C major. So we're going to start on this chord. Now we're going to give these chords Roman numerals as well. First, I will show you the names of the chord. We're going to start here in A minor. This would be A minor. Then it goes to D minor, and then E7, A minor. Now we give these chords Roman numerals as well, just as we did with the major chords. And so we call this the 1 chord, but it is a lowercase Roman numeral 1. And so this is 1, lowercase Roman numeral 1, lowercase Roman numeral 4. This is 5/7 and 1. So in A minor, this common progression would be 1, 4. Keep in mind those two chords are minor. A 5/7 chord, and then back to 1. And then the idea is to play it in all the other minor keys. So just like we did with the major keys, we're going to raise each note of these 3 different chords. Of course, the 4th chord is the same as the 1st. Now we are in B flat minor. And so we go 1, 4, 5, 1. And then B minor. Raising each note half a step, you find yourself now in the key of B minor. 1, 4, 5, 1. The goal here is the same as it was when you were working with the major keys. We continue up the chromatic scale, playing this simple chord progression in every minor key. Let's look at another minor key progression. This one's a little more complex. Going back to A minor. Starting on 1. Remember, it's a lowercase Roman numeral 1. And we go to 4. And now we go to 2, which is diminished. Then 5/7, and back to 1. So 1, 4, 2, 5/7, 1. Now, if you want to make that 3rd chord sound a little richer, you can make it a 7th chord. Going 1, 4, and then leave the A. So this is 2 diminished, and it's a 2/7 diminished. Anyway, it just sounds a little fuller than this. And then back to the 5/7, 1. And the idea, of course, is to play this progression in all the different keys. Or here's the alternate version where we add an extra note to the 2. And back to 1. And the idea, once again, is to continue working your way up the chromatic scale until you've played that progression in all 12 minor keys. Let's look at one more minor chord progression, minor key progression. Back to A minor. And then we go to the 6th chord, which is major. And then 4, which is minor. 5/7. come back to the lowercase Roman numeral 1 chord. This is like heart and soul in a minor key. Then, of course, the objective, there we go, is to play this now in all the other minor keys. There it is in B flat minor. Raise all the chords a half a step, and now we are in B minor. 1, 6, 4, 5, 7, 1. And of course, the goal is to continue working your way up the chromatic scale until you've played that progression in all the minor keys. So, there's your homework. Once you have finished with this, you will be fluent or more familiar with or comfortable with all the different minor keys, just as you were when you worked your way through these chord progressions in the major keys. So I encourage you to stick with that. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave those below in the comment section. I will be sure to respond to you. If you'd like to contact me directly, you can go to the website. I appreciate you watching and listening and working your way through this. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you once again. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. A majority of my viewers are not subscribed, and it really helps the channel a lot if you would go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell so that you are always notified when new videos are uploaded. Thanks again, and I will talk to you in the next one.